Meltio is a manufacturer of additive systems that focus on multi-laser wire deposition heads that are able to print several materials in the same layer. We have several solutions in the market. First of all, you can see here our CNC integration. You can integrate our system directly in any CNC. This is just one example. You can also integrate it with HAS or other systems as well. Also, we have the robot integration. This robot integration had the same way of thinking. You just need a few digital signals, a security, and then you can integrate it with ABB, Fanuc, KUKA, and other manufacturers of robots. We also have, just to make it easier for our users, the ability of using our slicing software, Meltio Space, that is aimed to have directly send the CAD into the software, prepare your part, and print it. Like this, we can just make this process easier. And also regarding this product, we are having our own robot cell that has all packed in one with the gas, material, and also the robot together with the system. Lastly, we have also the Meltio M450, that is our standalone system. This system is just aimed to be really easy to place wherever, as it is really packed, to print in 3 axes, and it also has the technology that I have just spoken before. And we have also a software, Meltio Horizon. Just need an STL for manufacturing your part directly in the M450, making the process really easy. Our main applications come from different sectors. We are focusing mainly on part manufacturing for automotive, for aerospace. We also produce parts for repairs in the oil and gas industry. We also have a lot of customers that focus on cladding, making repairs, on dual material capabilities, as you can, for example, use a nickel alloy for an abrasive area, and then you can have a stainless steel in case that you need any cooling, for example. Also, we tend to focus in any other manufacturers, like watch vessels, and also we are getting into other industries at the moment.
This is the Desktop Metal shop system. This is a metal binder jet system that includes everything you need to begin metal binder jet 3D printing. Binder jet is great for small to medium-sized parts. We've done all the hard work to make this easy for anybody to learn and be successful with. It basically is everything you need to do to begin metal binder jet printing. The shop system comes in a few different configurations. The standard configuration is designed for people who are just getting into metal binder jet. The Shop System Plus enables cheap consumables, specifically the powder and binder. So if you plan on printing a lot, that's definitely the most economical approach. And for our power users who really want process development, the Shop System Pro includes everything you need to source and begin to use your own powder that's compatible with the system and develop new processes for your own materials.
Up until now, there hasn't been a commercially available solution to produce complex sheet metal parts without any tooling or dies.
It is important in today's market for manufacturers to be able to stay competitive and go from design to product quicker than your competitors.
Here at Figure, we've created a new process called digital sheet forming. Digital sheet forming allows the creation of formed sheet metal parts without any tooling or dies traditionally required to make stamped sheet metal parts. The total market cap for the sheet metal stamping world represents well above over $175 billion a year.
Traditional metal stamping requires significant investment to develop the dies and the tooling to form three-dimensional sheet metal part. And these dies can fill up an entire room and can only make one part.
All this has been eliminated with our Figure technology, saving both time and money to get to your first part.
This system allows you to be nimble in your design process. With our machine, you are able to develop that car part or that plane part quicker.
What we've done is we've created a completely digital workflow from software to hardware. We can switch from one to the next part by just changing a digital file.
With our machine, you could save millions of dollars in your design and production process by using one machine to be able to produce many different parts instead of having to invest in a traditional die. So the way digital sheet forming works is you first load your raw piece of sheet metal or sheet good into the machine and clamp it in place. Then you take your CAD file and load it into the machine with our software, and it takes your three-dimensional shape and slices it into layers similar to a typical 3D printing process. Then our machine uses a single point ball tool to form the sheet metal into a three-dimensional shape, layer by layer, giving it three-dimensional volume incrementally. Once the sheet is formed, you can remove it from the machine, and at that point you have a fully formed part. I see this technology as a revolution in sheet metal forming, and will completely change how manufacturers design with sheet metal and sheet goods in general.
With our totally digital process, it's much more efficient. It removes all the long lead times of traditional stamping and really opens up flexibility and design freedom that wasn't possible before. Design freedom is important. It's important to designers because it allows them creativity and flexibility to explore new materials and designs.